Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This battle has started rather quickly, and it's a 212A, the Tier 9 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of talon1958. And yes, it's part of the contest that he has with Angelina75, but it's from 2 weeks ago, and I think that I'm not sure if Talon won this contest or not, but anyway, he's off into the west side of the map and he's getting ready to set up and shoot at the enemy. Now, as many of you know, Talon has given Angelina the best instruction on how to do it the game, or rather, he's been teaching her all the time, and she's getting better and better. In fact, actually, just noticed an Arty over in this corner. Yep, somebody spotted the tracer coming out this corner, and I think there's somebody fighting behind those bushes. Well, that probably woke up someone. Yes, Angelina's getting all the best hints on how to play the game well, but she's getting too good actually now, making it very difficult for Talon to win the contest. She looks like she's won this one already, and we're only into Tuesday. She's got the first major replay up. We're going to see a few quick battles, one after the other. Now he's aiming up onto the hill, but there is an enemy tank up there. We just can't see him at the moment. So Talon's turning to the north. We've got an AMX 1390 in the bushes near the bowl. And he's just spotted someone. It's a T95, and he was out in the open, and now he's taking fire. So that AMX 1390 must be picking up quite a bit of stun assist. Oh, that landed right next door to him. Oh, Arty fire. Yep, that's a hit. And that was the M53, M55. He must have seen the tracer, and he got a direct hit, but he didn't get a pen. So I think Talon needs to think about relocating. And yeah, I think that's exactly what he's thinking about doing. Yeah, best thing to do would actually be to move a fair bit forward and then move over to the west side and use the bushes over that side. Okay, T95 is next. The enemy Arty probably saw the shot that he made on the T95, and he was probably the one that he hit right at the back of the map when he fired that shot into the back. I think that was the guy he hit. Okay, he's changed position. This looks good. I plant a round in there right at the back again. I think that M53, M55 needs a bit of a wake up again to say, yep, we know it's you. Okay, up on top of the hill we've got a Kunstpanzer. It's a tier 10 game, by the way, with tier 8 Arty, or tier 8 tanks in it. There are tier 8 Artys. Oh, now that's a prize target. The Waffenträger Alpanzer 4. Very low armor. And he's very low on hit points as well. Come on, you can get a kill off this. And he did! He got him. Nice shot. In fact, the Scorpion G said nice shot as well. He saw that one. Okay, Talon's moving back into a safer position. I'd head over to the west for the next shot. Okay, he's loaded. Okay, now look at the positions, the last seen positions on the map. There's somebody in that bush up there. There is definitely somebody up there because the fence has been knocked down. Yep, and we just spotted him. It was a Scorpion G, and he dies just after Talon fires. So you can see that, yeah, look at the map and see where previous people were seen previously, and then work out where the hedges and the fences have been knocked down, and it will usually give you an idea as to who's up there. Now, I suspect that Scorpion has been killed, but there is somebody sitting behind that Scorpion now. I would not be surprised if we see that Scorpion wreck start moving forward all of its own accord. Of course, it's not doing it all of its own accord. Somebody will be behind it, pushing it forward to try and get a better position and a bit of armor between him and anyone ahead. Okay, over on the east side of the map, it looks like this ISU-152 is now in a bit of a trouble because he's been spotted by the Indian Panzer. Oh, unfortunately fired a little too early, but he did get a critical hit on the ISU-152K. Sorry, ISU-152, not an 152K. Okay, he is damaged and he is losing hit points, but he's very difficult to hit because he's on the overhang, and I don't think you can get a shot on that guy. And he just took out the Indian Panzer. If he backs up a bit more, you can get a hit. Oh, and he's killed just as we fire. Our shot hits the wreck. So it would have been an accurate one. It would have been potentially a kill shot, but for the fact, obviously, the Leopard got there before we did. Okay, so there's a T-44 seen near this spot. It might be worth firing around in to help the Leopard prototype. Okay, let's see if somebody's at home. So going to fire around in just to see. Wake them up. It might reveal them to the Leopard prototype. There's a whole bunch of tanks coming around that corner. Oh, now we've spotted a few up here, and look at that. The Leopard on the enemy team was up near where the Scorpion was last seen. So I was right. There was somebody up there sitting behind the wreck of the Scorpion. Rounds out in that spot. Okay, the T-44 was in the bushes. If he'd actually fired in that direction, he would have got a hit, a blind hit on that T-44. But the T-44 is now desperately trying to escape the Leopard prototype, because of course he's a tier 8 and now he's just sitting in there and drowning, which is not going to help him. Okay, let's see if we can get a hit on this guy. Wake him up. Rounds out. Here we go. Long flight time. Oh, and unfortunately yet again somebody else gets there before we do, and Talon misses out on near certain direct hit. Okay, we've got the east side of the map now, though. Now, remember that wreck, the Scorpion G? I'm sure that somebody is sitting behind that wreck at this very moment. And instead, he's actually looking at these bushes, trying to work out where the enemy Arty might be. On that basis, I would say put a round in at that tree where you put it in the last time, because I reckon that M53, M55 is probably still there. Okay, E75's come to the bowl, and he's been badly mauled by a few rounds. Let's see if we can get a shot. Bit late, but it hits. 351. Now, he might have to move quick. Sometimes it's better to move forward quickly rather than try and reverse and potentially take a round from the enemy Arty while you're doing it. He's been spotted, so yeah, he needs to get into cover. Somebody saw him, and I think it's one of their light tanks. Possibly the ELC has moved forward without getting spotted by the others. Okay, so he's changing position quickly by going forward. That's a good idea. Nice. He's done a circle to get behind some cover. Now, I get over to the other side where the Su-14-2 is. So it looks like the enemy is pushing down this side. He could move up near the railway line as well. That's another option. The further you are away from the enemy, or outside of the sight of their guns, the more likely you're going to get shots on them. Okay, the Vis-55's in sight. I think the enemy M53, M55 is going to be in that corner somewhere as well. Remember, that's where the crater is, where the last shell went. Rounds out the V-55. Direct hit. 298. Good shot. Okay, he's trying to avoid the trees. That ELC did move up. Look where he is. He's actually very close. He was sitting in those bushes, and that's why he got spotted. Okay, so hit that T-95 now. Give him a bit of a wake-up call and stun him, slow him down, and track him. Rounds out. Direct hit. 374. Good hit. He did knock a tree down. He probably is aware of that, but if he moves forward now, it's going to fool the enemy Arty into thinking that he's somewhere where he's not. T95 is, well, he's not blind to the bat, but he does have pretty poor eyesight, so he's not going to be making an attack in this direction. The ELC is out of the game, so he's not a threat anymore. T95's blown. Okay, we can move up with the others now when we need to. Ideally, we want to put a few rounds in where that Viz 55 was last seen. And the Leopard. Okay, enemy Arty might be in this corner. They've got two, the M53, M55 and a GW Tiger P. One of them's probably moved over to this corner, but I'm not sure if he's actually going to be behind that tree there. He could be. It looks like the tree has been knocked over. Talon's looking further back to see if he can see where the tracer originates. I put around somewhere into here actually, because just behind that tree, because I think he's still there, and he's sitting just behind the Viz 55 of the Leopard, or he's in the corner. I can't see any tracer. Okay, chance your arm putting a round into that corner. Oh, that's all the trees. Make one. But it's better to actually do something, because at this moment you're not firing anything. And if you're not firing, you're not getting any hit points. There are a couple of trees that have been knocked over there at the back. If you notice, you might be able to fire in at one of those and just catch somebody. Okay, the Object 705's moving in. The Scorpion's moving in. Talon, get ready. As soon as they're spotted. Okay, there's one. It's the Foch. The Viz 55 is a one-shot. Go for the Foch. No, go for the Viz 55 now. Okay, dialing in. Okay, we've got the Borsig as well. Low armor on the Borsig. And he takes a hit. And the Arty was sitting behind one of the trees in that area. He's just got killed, or rather the GW Tiger P's just got killed. So it must be the M53, M55 that's sitting at the back in the corner. Yep, they already think he's there. Yep, we're getting notifications that there's somebody in that corner. Okay, so he's behind these trees here. There he is. Yep, he was there. Yeah, it's another chance that he could have had to shoot into that corner. And oh! And it's the SU-14-2, the school bus, who gets the last kill of the game, takes out the M53, M55. Yep, there was a tree knocked down there. You could have actually blind shot him, but it's a nice game anyway. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, 2 weeks ago, this might have been a winning battle for the contest. It was a second-class tanker for talon1958 in the 212A. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in this one. And he did get a Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. But as he said, it almost was a counter-battery. Yeah, the M53, M55 did get an accurate shot on you and took away some of your hit points. Quite a lot of them, actually, under those circumstances, and more than he needed. But he did evade the guy, and he later had to evade the ELC when he got spotted. The win rate for that game, 2,200, which is very good. If we look at the damage, we can see that the Leopard 1 on the enemy team was the high scorer. He got 3,867, but didn't get a high caliber because it wasn't 20%. And the M53, M55 got the second highest damage, but again, didn't get 20%, so he's out. And the third highest damage in the game went to the Type 4 Heavy with 2,923. And Talon got 4th place with 2,213. When it came to kills, it was shared between Type 4 Heavy, the Scorpion G, and the Leopard 1 on the enemy team. And when it came to Talon, he only got 1 kill. But when it came to base XP, we can see it's the Scorpion G who did the best with 937. The SU-14-2 managed 912, and he got a Confederate. 789 to the Type 4, and Talon managed to get 784 in that game, so he wasn't that far behind. 5 experience points behind the Type 4 Heavy. Talon fired 14 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 1 penetration on the enemy, 11 splash. Damage of 2,213 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He did receive 1 hit, it was a splash from the M53, M55. He hit 7 of the enemy, killed 1, so he got 6 difference, and that gave him the Confederate 1,356 hit points of stun assist of 10 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 39,477 credits, got 50,000 for completing a mission, 89,477 altogether, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away a profit of 50,914 credits. 1,176 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,352 experience points altogether. So this was a game from the 28th of October, which, as you know, at the moment is over 2 weeks away, or since. So this was the week before last that he was contending, and I can't remember if he won that one, but I know this is a very good game all the same. And I was going to put it up with a double header with another of Talon's games, but we'll do a whole sequence of the previous ones that we've captured to try and clear as many of those as we can in a shorter period of time, so we can deal with the current replays. So a good battle there by Talon. The next replay that's coming up, I think, is from Angelina. So we'll watch Angelina's game, and then I think we've got another one of Talon's. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And please do let other people know that we've got a second channel called The General, where you can watch great replays without any commentary whatsoever. Thanks for watching.